Hi, I'm Sarah Louise and welcome back to my travel blog. So today we are visiting Setas De Seville, also known as the Metropole Parasol and even occasionally termed as the Waffle by some tourists. It's easy to see where this affectionate name comes from due to the very unusual shape of this building. The Metropole Parasol is a captivating piece of contemporary architecture, and it's a real must-see if you're visiting Seville. The structure itself is made from wood and it's designed to look like a mushroom. It was designed by German architect Jürgen Mayer in 2004. Mayer had won a competition that was hosted by the city of Seville to design an ambitious project that would transform the Plaza de la Encarnacion, which had long been in need of serious renewal. Construction began in early 2005 and it turned out to be a complex project involving large quantities of laminated timber. During construction, significant archaeological remains were uncovered in the foundations, which delayed the completion date even further. The building spans roughly 150 by 70 metres and sits at a height of 26 metres. This makes it one of the world's largest wooden structures. When you first enter, they have this beautiful little light-up model of the parasol. I really enjoyed that. So the tickets for this place really seem to vary, but they are roughly £15 and your ticket is actually valid for 48 hours. So you can come back and experience the parasol multiple times. Unfortunately, we were only there for 3 days, so we didn't come back to visit the parasol at any other time, but I think it would be absolutely stunning at sunset and also really nice to see in the day as well. If I was there for longer, I definitely would have taken advantage of the ticket return option. We booked our tickets on the night, and something I've really noticed about Seville in general is that it really helps to book things as far in advance as you possibly can. Some things we had no problems with, but other things, because we tried to book them on the day, we either had to wait a long time for tickets, or in the case of the parasol, we didn't have as many options with the time that we could enter, so we ended up having to come back quite late at night. They say it takes around 45 minutes, but I think you can easily spend 2 hours here, especially if you come at night when you can watch the light show, which is 15 minutes long and runs every 15 minutes. I do tend to take a long time at experiences, however, so bear that in mind. Not only do I like to really take it in slowly and take my time, but I'm also filming everything. So you may fly around this in 45 minutes. I absolutely loved this experience. I highly recommend it for anybody visiting Seville. I think it was a really unique thing to do at night that didn't involve alcohol or food, which is kind of unusual. There isn't so much to do at this time of night. And I just thought it was incredible to take in these beautiful 360-degree panoramic views of the city whilst enjoying the light show. I would not only visit this once, but I'd actually come back twice and see it at night and sunset if I was staying in Seville for longer. Enjoy! On the way out, there was a mirror for selfie pictures, and there was a little reflective room to sit in as well, although we didn't have time because at this point we were being really hounded and chased out by security. So something I will say about this experience is at the time they say they close on the website isn't the time they actually closed. They ended up kicking us out about half an hour earlier than it said on the website. So I would double check with them at the door when you go in what time it closes. Otherwise, you might find yourself really rushing through the last bit. On the way back to the hotel, we found this very unusual vending machine, which I'm going to show you, where you can get snacks all through the night, I'm assuming. Here I found a market, which is not your normal market. It's full of different vending machines. You can get some coffee here, some pistachios, coffee on ice. What's in this one? Crisps. I reckon there's some hot food there, not available right now. What is number 56? Some condoms here, some Tampax for those emergencies at night. What's number 11? Is that a whole cake? Number 11. Maybe I'm gonna want a snack now. Sausage roll, saladito. Not sure what that is. Oh no. I hurt so much. What is that? I had no idea what this was. I actually thought it was people carrying rubbish around the town. So I had to research it and look it up. And it turns out that I believe they're costaleros who are essentially practicing walking for the parade. These bags of rubbish will actually become figures of saints and virgins at the time of the parade.